Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Vikings. So this season has been really interesting. I've already said this, that I've just been really interested and intrigued of where they're going to go with the story and what characters they're going to focus on and what's going on with everybody. Given that it does kind of feel like a different era of the show. I don't know if that's the correct way to put it, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of kind of I feel like, you know, we don't have Ragnar anymore. We don't see Rollo. I don't know if we will. I don't know. Floki's kind of off on his own and not interacting with anybody else. And we haven't really seen a ton of Bjorn. I would obviously love to see more Bjorn if we could, but I really don't know. So it's really interesting, and I go into every episode just sort of being really intrigued as to like who we're going to focus on that particular episode, because it all seems like I don't really know what each episode is going to hold, and there is something pretty exciting about that. All right, let's get started. Oh! Ask and you shall receive.
How lucky we are the gods gave us this opportunity.
I don't know if I trust that guy.
Worlds, people and places.
And what do they call this interesting island? Sicily.
Oh, is this gonna be a Bjorn episode? Thank you. Oh, no, never mind.
I had a vision. I saw the two witnesses who are the prophets standing before the God of the earth. And all those dead bodies were of pagan Northmen. They died because they starved.
Is that what we should do?
Yes. Close all roads to York. Track them. Starve them. Force them to surrender.
We will starve them out. With God's help.
Oh, he will help us. King Aethelwulf. Be assured of it.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about this guy.
Bjorn Ironside behaved himself throughout with great honor and courage. I love and admire him as a brother.
Oh.
Thank you for your words, Lord Bjorn.
As far as I am concerned, I am now at war with Ivar.
Okay. Well, you just said that.
My brother Vitzer. He has decided with Ivar.
I will support you against Ivar and Fitzek if you agree to support me against King Harold. But for the sake of the good folk of Kattegat,
Oh my god.
can we not be allies?
It's good.
Okay. I have
I had hoped
So many
that you
thoughts.
would return.
You are my husband. Kvitserk is a traitor. I think Lagertha is losing her power. Truth is, there is only one man who can replace Ragnar as the ruler of Kattegat, since Bjorn clearly has no interest in Kattegat.
I will say, fair point. Whew, my god, there's just, okay. There's a lot going on.
You will have many adventures here. And if we live, many stories to tell at the Great Hall.
At least he knows that there's a possibility they won't. Yep. That sucks. Well, alright.
Looks like they will go hungry again.
I said that
I heard what you said.
Oh my god. I can't.
we can.
What are you really saying? Huh, brother? That I was wrong not to negotiate with the Saxons and that Dupa was right.
It's really not what he's saying. He's saying that people are hungry.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
Ubi was wrong. Ubi treated me like his little faithful dog.
Because Ivar's gonna treat you better.
I am no one's dog.
Okay. Alright, that's funny. This is hilarious. See, like, he was your ride or die. Now you're with this, okay? Like, come on.
Isn't that more proof? Proof that the Gods have turned against her.
Okay, she needs to stop talking shit. Cause, girl, you're waiting for your head to get cut off.
We are all equal. You're right, Margaret. We are all equal.
I didn't know you were listening.
No shit.
Marta, I have known betrayal all my life. Every man I've ever known has betrayed me. Now most women betray me. Now, as a free woman, you choose to love me.
Oh, alright.
Bishop Hager, your reputation as a religious scholar and as a warrior goes before you.
The Bible also tells us to show no mercy to unbelievers. Against these devils and pagans, we are the wrath of God.
He's very serious, man. Okay.
Very good. If we are traitors.
Of course we are traders. Look how few boats we brought. We are deus, but my lift this is
Okay, no.
Don't try it, okay? Fuck off.
He says, welcome.
Oh, that's nice. Luckily, Bjorn has a lot of experience with crazy people, so he probably feels at home.
The Emperor Michael himself has a personal bodyguard of Rus Vikings from the Kievan Empire.
The food. Oh my god.
Commander Euphemus wants you to be his bodyguards. He will pay you and your men very well.
I don't know how I feel about this.
The commander says that he stole her from the holy city of Byzantium, and that she is so famous, the emperor sentenced him to death for abducting her.
Will I ever see my son again?
Yes, you will see him again,
Oh, thank God.
but in terrible circumstances.
What? Stop it. No!
Prepare yourself.
Oh God, I'm not ready.
Did I make the right choice?
Oh.
Give me a sign, help me.
Oh, Jesus, oh, that's not a good sign.
We saw you. What was all that about, my friend?
Commander Euphemus isn't really the commander here after all.
Where's Kyle?
In Africa.
Oh, Bjorn's gonna want to go there.
Commander Euphemus. You wouldn't happen to be conspiring against us now, would you, Caesar?
He might be.
Want me to see that,
Why?
because it seems like he is the true leader.
They are burning their dead.
So, indeed, it seems.
If it seems doesn't mean that's exactly what's happening.
Now. Oh, we can't always be guided by your visions, Bishop Aidan.
Oh boy. I don't.
But surely you see the signs for yourself.
I also see other signs. Even though I am not king, I'm not God.
Okay, honey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Ooh.
I think you're not humble, Bishop Hageman.
This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well.
I don't understand why you pretend to burn the bodies of our dead. It's part of my plan.
See, I had a feeling.
What plan?
Oh, Loki.
Father,
Oh boy. Here we go.
förgiv mig för se att våra tala vid dig. Vilken brauð.
What?
Þetta rann att skipta hit in i staden för andra människor med. Så vill jag nog vara där nära. För att X skulle fara åter till heimmannarna.
Yes.
Och bjuda dem som äger bæði hú och rätt att tro att fylka med higa.
Oh.
Staður og sauðgarður af ókunnum mönnum og af gúðum þeirra.
That makes me kind of happy.
What is your decision?
I agree to marry you.
I couldn't have waited any longer.
Oh my god. Woo! Look at your outfit. Sorry, I got really excited. Okay, King Harold.
For although the fetters of marriage will be invisible, like the cords that bind Fenrir, they will still bind you. Yes, it's what I want to do.
Biernos isitiros, bifume surundise don exaudus don archion don arbo, don ziladana. Luvon erchi metimo.
Erchi anche hoi, lei sa ne vede.
Talo bachin. Kesumelis me pari. I anir orthos I nun poieses el lado petiedes.
Oh.
Affisus.
Oh.
Galos.
That was something she said.
Yes, it was something she said.
Oh no. Oh no. Sweetie, I don't want you to die right now. You're all gonna die. I really hope. Not good. Not good. Not good.
Why are the rats above ground?
Oh no, are you kidding me? So much to say yet again. I really enjoyed the fact that we focused on Bjorn a bit more this episode. I'm very interested in everything that he wants to do in his adventures, and I'm very intrigued with everything that's happening there too. And it's interesting, and I'm really excited to follow his story a little bit more than I feel like we have been. So I'm very happy about that. I was not happy about what the seer said to Lagatha. Doesn't seem like they have a great road ahead, to be fair, but you know. Oh no, I'm just so nervous now. The whole thing with Astrid it's interesting because I feel like she's still going to have loyalty to Lagatha, or maybe that's just me. I mean, honestly, I really don't know, and I actually am kind of excited about the fact that I don't know. I can see her being a bit of an ambitious woman, and maybe she would want to kind of, look out for herself. But I feel like she will always have love for Lagatha. So, there is a certain amount of, like, if she marries King Harold, there's a source of, it could be beneficial to Lagatha to have somebody that close in some regard. So I'm still waiting to see what happens with all of that. Man, it's all really interesting, I think. I'm happy for Floki. He only had like a kind of couple of brief scenes in this episode, but I'm very content with Floki, and the fact that he kind of found a purpose or a calling. He felt so lost without Ragnar and Helga and his daughter, you know, I think it's kind of difficult. He has such love for the gods, but those were the people that really kind of gave him purpose. You know, in that episode that you hear him say, you know, everything I do is, you know, is for you, Ragnar, and things like that, that, you know, you can kind of understand that he's having a hard time finding another purpose, finding something else to do. And the idea of him finding kind of like the true believers, and, you know, I mean, probably easier said than done with all of this and stuff, but I like the idea that he's kind of found his, something that is going to drive him now, because obviously he seemed a bit defeated before, and I like that he seems to have found some sort of motivation to do something. I actually think that that's really beautiful, and that's really important for his character. So I was really excited about that. Oh my god, Adelwolf is fucking, they're gonna get fucked up. They're gonna get fucked up. Like, so fucked up. Oh no. I mean, Ivor's a brilliant strategist, and you know, he's not one to really be fucked with, in that sense. I do like that Bishop, Higmund, I want to make sure I'm saying that right. I think they probably are a very interesting dynamic, those two, as enemies, because I think they're both fairly passionate. I think they're both really confident in their beliefs and in themselves, and I think they're both fairly smart. I find that to be, and I think they're both fairly ruthless from what I've seen, and I like that that's kind of an interesting dynamic, and maybe something that you can kind of relate to, not the same, but being on an even sort of playing field, the way that, like, in the sense that, like, Ragnar and Egbert was, where they were both charismatic, they were both smart, and they were both really good at playing the long game. We'll say that. Ragnar really played the long game last season, but you know what I mean. I do like that dynamic that might flourish if he doesn't die terribly in the next episode. I can't believe they ended the episode like that. It's so crazy. Other things that I just wanted to touch on, the whole thing with Fitzurk, you know, I think he should have gone with Ubba. And to clarify, in the last episode, of which I did say, I don't think that they did the right thing by trying to make peace. I don't think it was a smart decision at all. And I said that and everything like that. But for his personal growth and story, Ivor is not going to have the best intentions for him. And it was frustrating to me, because it's like, I don't think Ivor's gonna look out for you like that. He called him a dog, basically. And I feel like the one brother, Bjorn as well, I would say, because they went off together in the last season. But that has always had his back and has always been there for him. And I feel a very deep bond between the two, is Uba. So, you know, I do not think that personally for him, that's the best decision that he could have made. That's just how I feel about that. And I sadly, I would love to see some character growth with his character. Right now, he does not, in my mind, have the, I don't know what word I want to say, like the oomph to really stand up to Ivor. Ivor has this, like I said, this innate confidence in himself, and you're not gonna tell him that he's wrong or in anything, and he'll believe you. And in the sense of, like, he won't take your advice on anything, because he does believe that he is right. And if he keeps strategically winning, that's only going to get worse, in the sense of, like, he's going to get more and more confident in himself. And, you know, so it's just not the environment, I think, for Fitzurk to thrive in any sort of way. So that's how I feel about that. I don't think, you know, but when Uba says that Fitzurk is a traitor and dead, but I don't know. I feel like he's kind of a softie deep down, you know, and he's not, they love each other. Like out of the brothers, those two are just so, I think they're very close. So but, you know, we'll see how that goes. But I don't know how I feel about Margaret, or however you say, about me and the names in this show. I'm so sorry if I ever mispronounce stuff, but it's just, but I knew that eventually, she just keeps running her mouth to everybody but Lagertha. Eventually Lagertha's gonna hear about it. Like, girl, I'm sorry. She makes me laugh because of the fact that, like, and I think I actually kind of loved the way that Lagertha handled that. And she said, you could be loyal to me or not, but, like, it wasn't, she didn't go in and just, like, chop her head off or anything like that, or anything. You know, I liked the way that and what Lagertha said to her in that moment. I mean, time will tell if she's going to still be supportive, or if she's just going to go off. And I mean, I don't think loyalty is the strongest with her. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know her that well. I gotta say, I can't have too much of an opinion on her just yet. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to be interested to see if after the fact of, you know, if she's going to still be not completely convinced that Lagertha should be queen. Or if she's losing her power, as she says. And what will she do about it? Will she do anything about it? Currently, she's just saying it to a lot of people. There's a lot of characters' intentions that I am unaware of. And that is what I think is making this season kind of interesting. With what there's like a character, like, it's so weird that I feel like right now Floki is like the most stable, in the sense of, I know what he wants to do and what his intentions are and what his motivations are. Isn't that crazy? All of the seasons previous to this, he's the one that you're like, you don't even know what the fuck he's gonna do. He's just, one day he's crazy, one day he's, I mean, all the time. And it's so crazy to me that I'm like, I kind of see what he wants, but so many of these characters, it's so up in the air. And I feel like we're gonna have a lot of moments this season where we're gonna really figure out, you know, what these people are made of and what decisions they're gonna make and the choices. And that I find to be really interesting and really intriguing. So I'm actually kind of liking this season. I have heard that a lot of people don't particularly love this season. I have heard that, but so far I'm intrigued. I'll give it that, you know. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.